Namaste. Welcome to the channel. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, a unique apprenticeship-style Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. Come check us out. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about breaking the pain weakness cycle. Many of you might be familiar with what I'm talking about. For one reason or another, muscle or muscles become weak. When the muscle or muscles are weak, too much strain is taken by the ligaments, which causes pain. And when there's pain, we don't want to use that joint or that area, which leads to more weakness. So pain causes weakness, and weakness causes pain, and it goes on, getting worse and worse. This can happen following an accident or injury. It can happen because of one of a number of systemic conditions like fibromyalgia, ME, or chronic fatigue syndrome, EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, many systemic conditions which can cause both weakness and or pain. It can also happen following surgery or an illness which has laid us up for a while so that our muscles become weak. In this past year, I've had all of the above. Two fractures to build the muscles back from that, major surgery, after which you're pretty weak. And I do have an underlying condition, EDS, which tends to put us into that pain weakness cycle. Dearie me, what are we going to do? Like, my quads get weak, so I'm supposed to do wall sits, but because my quads are weak, sits will hurt my knees. My shins are weak, so I'm supposed to do heel raises, but because my shins are weak, heel raises hurt my ankles, and so it goes on. How do we work with this? Incrementally building up. And if you can get the help of a good physical therapist and or yoga therapist to help you work out an incremental program, that'll be great. But as the late, great Patricia Hansen said, a wonderful member of our community for decades, to begin with, all you need to do is visualize doing the asana. If you can't even do that pose or that exercise, close your eyes, visualize doing it. It will start to activate those muscles. Next step, according to her, start doing it in bed. Okay, I can't do wall sits in bed, but I can point and flex my toes in bed if I'm too weak to do anything else. I can raise and lower, flex and straighten my thighs in bed. So we can start first visualizing, then lying in bed. Then once we're well enough to get out of bed, we can start to do those things on a seated basis. So we're taking some of the strain off our joints and ligaments. Then we can go towards the standing version, but more gentle or a smaller number of repetitions and slowly, slowly increasing. So it's just the usual that we always talk about, the incremental build-up, but you can start as far back as you need to start. You can start with just visualizing because that will activate your muscles and keep going slowly, slowly. And I know it's hard because we do have many setbacks. You just get to that point where you can actually do this thing and then something else happens and you get set back. Just keep going. Remember the story of Robert the Bruce and the spider when Robert the Bruce is so devastated at the failure of his efforts to free Scotland and he's hiding in a cave and he's totally upset and he's sulking in his cave about to give up, and he sees a teeny tiny spider in the cave. And the little spider starts to try to climb the cave wall and falls down. And starts again and falls down. Again and again, the spider climbs, and again, the spider falls. But in the end, the spider succeeds. And when Robert the Bruce sees this spider, he becomes inspired to go out and save his people. So, just the same way, we should take the advice of that little spider and just keep going little bit, slowly, working our way out of that horrible pain, weakness cycle. Hope that was helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about the channel, and we'll see you again next week. Namaste.